close.
If
It's
you
a
in
comedy
the
show.
good, make sure you come close. Man. We got chairs and
Let's
tables.
go!
Come sit close and give some respect to these comedians coming up tonight, man. 'Cause this shit ain't easy. Let's get it.
We got it. Can you hear me? Oh, yeah, can you hear me? Hey, how you guys doing? You guys ready for a little bit of comedy?
Yeah.
So, second show, like she said, and I'm doing a little side hustle, some music. I like doing, I have 5 songs out there, 2 Gucci. You guys can check it out, a little bit of support. So, originally I wanted to start it off with some submarine jokes, but I didn't know if that was actually going to be too low for you guys. And on top of that, I don't know if I would be able to handle that pressure. So I wanted to talk about, for the homeboy over here, Little Mix. Last time I was talking about blacks and Mexicans, and I wanted to go a little bit onto the white people's side. So,
Step that shit up.
one of the things that I noticed was why do white folk change more color than colored folk? And one of the things that I noticed every time they get angry, turn red. When they get sick, they turn green and whatever. But when you beat them up, they turn purple. But one of the biggest things is I noticed I actually grew up with a white family, so I consider myself a red Mexican. So, and you actually do see those a lot over in Scum Valley. I was born and raised here in Reno, so that's an area where you get to see a lot of that activity. And speaking on that was the whole set. I'm gonna try to stay on fake. So who loves fake people? No one? Hey, fuck the fake. All right. So back to Scum Valley. I see this little white boy walking down, and I've grown up here, like I said. I walked out and I see him, a little 8-year-old walking with the 8-foot python. And I'm looking and I'm like, at that time, that's when I started really smoking. So I was like, nah, I'm hella lit. Started coming up. And then when I noticed that it was real, he came up and was like, do you want to pet her? I was like, yeah. That's the first time I've ever encountered a python, a reptile like that. And when he started getting close to her, saying how she was really old, never bit anyone, the 20 years or something like that. And I don't know how long they really live, but my dumb ass started thinking about it like, oh yeah, I've never actually touched a snake. I want to experience what the skin feels like. As I'm starting to approach it, the thing just whips out and tries to take my hand and start coiling around. And that was the scariest moment because I flinched out, and I don't know if you guys seen how you bleed out when you get bit by a snake. It actually was gushing out. So my mom freaks out, being a Mexican, and was like, what the fuck? In the background, sue them, they made you bleed. And I was like, hey mom, relax. I was an idiot to go and to get bit by it. So moral of the story is that's why I don't trust snakes, the fake people. It kind of, ever since then I've just been traumatized to either trust real snakes and fake people. So one of the biggest things that I like to do, only for myself, is dad jokes. And I came up with a couple of them. I don't know if you guys heard them at all, but what did the dog say to the tree? Bark. I know, it's pretty lame, but I'm starting to be a professional dad. What did the dog say to what did the dog say when he was on top of the home? Starts to make sense a little bit. The roof, there you go. All right, this one's getting a little out of hand. What did the dog say to the relative? Woof. Because they're related or whatnot. And this one's getting I got 2 more. What did the dog say after the long walk? Rough. So, and then this is the last one. I came up with it on my own. Don't take it, please. What did the dog say to the hip hop artist? wow, yippee, where my dog's at, follow me down. I had to do that. I had to do that one. All right, so the next thing I wanted to talk about, going back to kind of a positive, funny thing about white people, is Nicholas James. He's a very inspirational speaker, follows God a lot, and I follow him a lot too, so, you know, not disrespecting. I've noticed that he does a lot of things. First of all, he's someone that doesn't, if you guys don't know who he is, he doesn't have limbs. So, and the thing that I'm trying to get at is, how can he do what most people with limbs can't do? Like, you know, and one of the things is that I've seen, made me a little like laugh, but you know, I thought like, how would he swim? And yeah, actually if you look it up, you know, kind of, you know, looking but he got up, so I give him props. But what I'm trying to get to is, what would happen, or what do you guys think would happen if he got on a swing set? You guys think he'd be able to swing, or you think he would fall? Nah, he has no arms, so how would he hold on to it? It's a little dark on that side, but you know, I want to tie it back to big disappointment, big feet. So big, you know what they say about big feet, big disappointments. And one of my big disappointments is when I was working at my first job ever, JCPenney. Who here loves retail? Any of y'all worked retail? Yeah, a little bit. It's the best job in the world, especially if you love people. So I was actually in charge of like changing the mannequins and whatnot. And before I get to the point of it, there's this guy that I didn't know at first was homeless, but then I started noticing he actually got a job, so that's why I don't give a lot of money to some people. So he started going around and noticing that I've been there for so long, and I try to give him the respect. I don't diss on people. He was the main reason that I put up my cake for roasting, because I got a little reward from work, you know, to give me a little bit of praise. And what happened was, he said something slick, and he's like, "Hey, when are you gonna get your Deadbeat of the Year award?" And in front of everyone, and I was like, did he really say that? Even in front of my supervisor. And I was like, oh, I'll probably get it next week, but I'll actually have a wall to put it on. When he stood quiet, just looked at me and was like, and everyone was like, "Did you just really say that?" I was like, yeah, like, but why is he doing that? Like, why is he saying that to me? So the whole day, pissed off, going around. I had to change, we got these new mannequins, and I had to change out the newer ones, so I had the frustration, and I wanted to take it out, and I started, the first mannequin I took to the back, I started fucking it up like if it was a person. But just as a joke though, I started like breaking it because we had to throw them away anyways. And that guy rolls up, that homeless dude. And when I get up, he sees me going, just fucking it up, and he's like, "Dude, relax, what the hell are you doing?" I'm like, I fucking hate fake people, dude. And got him right up. So after that, though, I felt bad, and he apologized to me, but I never really roasted anyone after that. I try to get myself back up and join some of the roast sessions that I've been looking around town. So, you know, you guys are gonna see a lot more of me. You're gonna see a lot more of my little puppet show that I be doing sometimes. So, to go on, let me see, sorry about that. I wanted to bring up, has anyone ever really thought of like being like their dad? Like, you know, he's the strongest thing that you look at. You really love him, and you try to act macho. But speaking of macho though, I am gonna do a little segment for you guys. I've been practicing it a little bit, but give me a second. Do you guys know who you guys are in the presence of? The one and only Macho Man Randy Savage. And the only reason why is because of the hard work and dedication that I've done. Hogan, where are you at? I've been looking for you. And I know you've been sleeping around with my Elizabeth. Elizabeth! Where are you? Don't you know you once had the internet? I can't even say that. Sorry. Didn't you know I'm the intercontinental champion of the world? You know, no one could ever compare to how Macho Man Randy Savage does everything even more better than Hogan. Hogan, where are you at? We were like brothers, and then you took my lady. Where is she? Elizabeth, where are you? Where are you? I had to do a lot of research on that, which kind of cracked me up. And one thing that I started focusing on was, imagine Macho Man trying to do a role like being a psychologist. And already retired, and I'm gonna go in a little cutscene and just and say, all right, you come to me, the #1 psychologist in the entire world, and you're here to talk about yourself? No. Things are gonna change, and after WrestleMania 85, dude, you've been retired for a couple of years now, you know? Let it go. And the only reason why I bring that up is I don't think any of you have, since I do music, I looked it up, and he actually has a music album out. And you guys should check it out, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised how much money he probably made, because the producing from it, phenomenal. He has all different types of genres. He has one where he sounds like DMX, but it's him. You're over here like, is that DMX? Like, is that a black guy? Like, no, it's Macho Man. There's videos and everything. Check it out. So one of the funny things is the whole beef between him and Hulk Hogan. And in that song, you just hear how much shit he's just talking to him. That's why I brought up the whole Elizabeth thing and how they've actually been talking to each other. So it's actually funny. So I felt bad, but you know, it's comedy. So again, some more dad jokes. What do you call a woman with one leg? Eileen. What do you call a woman with an Asian woman with one leg? Irene. But all right. So one of the things that all right, bear with me because I'm trying to get used to this. Is my little duet. I'm gonna do another song with my little puppet Num Num. So, and it's been hard. So, like I said, I'm a man of many talents. So, you guys are gonna see me change my voice in between this little song. I try not to make it too long, that way it can stay funny. So, hold on. So, this is Num Num. And this is my son's puppet. I'm not gonna have him for much longer, so because I don't want to ruin him. But I am looking for a new one, and I actually do ask for his advice on what's funny. So I tried it on him. You guys better laugh because he laughed. So. So here's gonna be the little song. I'm trying to do a lot at the same time. I apologize. So, first off, you guys see where my hand is, right? Just to clear some things up. Why do I smell that stench? Maybe your butt got stretched. Where is this coming from? Maybe from your own bum. This is now getting weird. Now do you see it clear? What are you talking what's up, dude? It's not nice, huh, when you put your fucking hand up my ass, huh? It's not nice when you're sleeping, huh? But that's what I'm gonna finish off with tonight. Thank you guys for real.
Yeah.